Touhou Lunar Nights on GameSoup. Welcome. My name's Ed.
My name's Joe, and we'd like to thank our friends over at AGM Playism for providing us with a copy of this title. And also, we wanted to mention up top that if you're interested in joining our Discord server, the link is below. You can hang out with us there. We've been doing a bunch of giveaways, so if you're interested in that or just chatting, check it out. All right, let's play.
Let's do it.
So, this menu, look at that. I can't read what's going on because it keeps on, see how it flips through?
Now, it's very cool, granted. It's very cool.
It looks really cool,
but you have to wait through the entire animation to see what setting it is.
Yeah, what it says.
It's frustrating.
It's got these little squares up at the top, though. You can actually press left and right. If you see that white box highlighting the squares, and those make sense. X to exit the game, the controller is settings, and then game start is right there. Yeah, play, the play button, right? Actually, we might need to go to settings to change the keys, because Joe's playing here.
I wanted to talk about this, actually.
Ed was playing on...
This is important. This is important to me. Now, last I heard, this game was made in an in-house engine. Like, it's a Touhou game, right? So you figure they probably have their own engine.
It wasn't made by Zune, the guy that makes Touhou games. This is like a fan game, kind of a fan game, or maybe it's licensed. I'm not exactly sure about the story behind it, but Team Ladybug is not the original creator of the Touhou series.
Maybe that's why, then. And it makes sense, because this is not a shmup. This is a Metroidvania. A genre that just... not enough games coming out these days, that are Metroidvanias. It's a dying genre, you know? Just kidding. They're great. They're great. Now my world will begin. Are you ready, Sakuya? I'll be doing the narration for this, I guess. Unless you want to.
No, you do it.
Okay. So Joe and I have been working behind the scenes on our next title, and we've just started talking about NPC design stuff today a little bit. So I have to do the narration to kind of get in character.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Ha, ha. No, that was bad. Where am I? Yeah? Sakuya? Can you hear me, Sakuya? This is my space. This is Lady Remelia's voice. What do you mean by space? This is a magic space I made based on Gensokyo? I don't know what Gensokyo is. Is it something from the Touhou series?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really up on Touhou lore. I used to play the games, but I didn't pay attention to the story at all. Mm-hmm. Are you going to keep reading it?
Oh.
But even the weather is the same.
Pache
didn't have to go. Yeah, I don't know.
So this is a...
I don't know. I don't really know the characters that well in the story. All right, so that's right. Overcome the various tests I've prepared and make your way to where I wait. This is another elaborate game you've created, Lady Remelia. Hey, isn't it wonderful? Oh yeah, I put a limit on your powers as well. A limit? You mean my power to stop time? We're gonna get it back pretty soon. Don't worry. Of course, a new game isn't fun if you're already powerful.
Ha! Fourth wall.
You shouldn't be able to use your powers very well now. Okay.
Okay.
That's all, Sakuya. Entertain me.
So, it looks like this won't be a straightforward game. A couple things right off the bat. Don't move. Don't move. We start in a bamboo forest.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
They stole it from us. We didn't even tell them about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
actually,
it's a pretty generic kind of area. It's not really that original.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
But yeah, we were considering making having an area in our game, some kind of a bamboo forest. Maybe not just a straight bamboo forest, but having some bamboo be part of the main design of it. But we actually opted not to. It's not on top of our list of areas, and it's unlikely it's going to make the cut. But yeah, Ed pointed it out to me as soon as we started playing this game before recording it. We were playing it on our own.
This feels like a very Japanese game as well as we continue through it. I'm at the final boss now, so I've seen most of the game. Second thing about this is that these are definitely existing characters, because they talked about things that you would have no knowledge of beforehand, right? These cannot possibly be original characters for this game.
Yeah. That's why I said I wasn't I'm not that up on Touhou lore. A lot of people that I've talked to about Touhou project and about Touhou games are more into the characters and story than the gameplay, but I was always into it because I fucking love shmups.
That's unusual, because you'd figure that most people play shmups for the gameplay, not for the story.
What was that? I think I've seen that shape somewhere.
So, I guess if you didn't know, now's a good time to talk about it. This is a game about stopping time and slowing down time, and it's a game where you throw knives. It's a knife game.
Speaking of throwing knives...
Oh, this must be a mechanic from Touhou games. Graze?
Yes, yeah, grazing is from a lot of Touhou games. Maybe not all of them, but it's a pretty standard mechanic in Touhou games and in a lot of shmups. To be fair, I'm not sure if Touhou games were the first one to do it. I'm pretty sure they weren't actually, but
I think it's a cool idea to take from that genre in this game. I think it's implemented really well. The idea is like when you're close to projectiles or enemies that are attacking, you get graze points, which give you restore MP and HP and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like kind of incentivizes you to.
I thought it was just MP that it restored.
I think it's at HP, MP, and time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so kind of incentivizes you to be a little rough sometimes.
We're supposed to read these.
Oh, yeah.
She said, what are you doing here? Something feels off. She must be an imposter Lady Remelia's space created. Aku is her name.
Aku. Bless you. It must be fate we met here. If you would like, shall I make a record? All right, your specialty is keeping records. I don't know what will happen, so can you do me the favor? I understand, and please make a phone call from that telephone booth.
Well, what do we need you for if we just need a telephone booth?
I know, yeah. That green box over there, please try it.
It's a Japanese telephone booth.
It is so Japanese. It's Aku.
Oh, yeah, I'm calling her.
Oh. Don't worry about the details.
Why does he have a phone booth right next to her? Can't we? Oh, I guess it's just to teach us that a phone booth works.
She's literally next to us. You can just hear us.
If you make a phone call like this, you can make a record. Please use it often. I certainly will.
It's a save point. It's a save point.
Yeah. It's a long tutorial for a save point. Oh, I just grazed that guy.
So I'm almost at the end of this game. I think I already said that. And I have a lot of thoughts on it. Some of it mixed. A lot of it mostly positive.
I'm about halfway through, I think.
Yeah.
As far as what Ed told me before the show. I'm not quite as far as Ed, so I'm playing the beginning, and maybe Ed will take over when we get towards the end. But yeah, so far I think our thoughts might be fairly similar, Ed and I. But yeah, I'm liking it quite a lot so far.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I've played it over like maybe 3 or 4 sessions. I've really enjoyed it.
I ran out of MP.
My MP. I can't throw a knife like this. I need to recover MP. So that's how you can do it with a graze. You recover a little bit, but mostly you just have to wait at this point.
Yeah, if you run entirely out,
there you go.
It's kind of tough. I'm looking to hurt these guys. But let's just go over here. I think there's nothing here yet. Oh no, she flies in here.
This is one of the most straightforward Metroidvanias I've played. It's got a lot of secret rooms, but not so much mindless backtracking, which is a positive. Oh yeah. Whew! Oh, I'm not gonna do that voice. That's lame. The flight test was a success. Success. You are a neat toy, right? What is that vehicle? This is a robot I made.
Her voice changes every time you read it.
Anyways, human, what are you doing here? This Nitori seems to be an imposter too. But there must be a reason she exists. Let's try talking to her. I have my reasons, and what about you? I guess you could say I'm flight testing this while doing some business. Business? Yup, business. For instance, what do you think about this watch? He gets more and more Western.
I want it.
A watch? Sorry, but I already have a favorite watch. I don't need another one.
We need that watch.
You should take it. You can't use your power right now, right? How do you know? If you use this, you can control your power to stop time. It has some strong magic. You should be able to use your power again with this. Control my power? For the time being, I'll let you have it for free as a sign of our acquaintance. I have a feeling only you can use this. Why do you have that feeling? What is that feeling called? I guess I'll take it if it's free. Press the Y button to stop time. Y button, okay, I got it. This is the main mechanic of the game. You can stop time for a limited amount of time. That's what the clock there up at the top center means. It's kind of strange how it's set to 100 right now, but that's like that's a combination of like the distance you travel and the amount you jump and act while you're stopped time. I don't really know what it represents exactly, but it's like, I don't know, 10 seconds worth maybe. Oh yeah, the level ups in this game.
Do you want to mention the separation of the healing, the saves, and the warp points?
Oh yeah,
everything's separated.
Oh yeah, you just mentioned it. That's all there is to say about it.
Pretty much,
and
they're separated.
That's actually one of my gripes with the game, and especially in this game because of the level design, which we'll come to eventually.
I mean, oh yeah, we don't have a slide yet. You might as well. I mean, you might as well combine the save point with at least healing up. It doesn't necessarily have to be the teleporter point. I think some games do it. I can't think of any offhand, but those are like 3 elements that you need in a Metroidvania. Oops. We need to do this just right, I think. I think there's a way through this, isn't there?
There is.
We just have to stop it, right? No, not like that, though.
Why not?
Because we have to slide, I think, to get through that.
Oh, you know what?
I think we can't get it. We either can't get through here yet, or we have to get it in a very specific way.
You can do it. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can just jump through. I forgot.
They do some cool stuff with that mechanic, like water when you stop time is solid, so you can walk over top of it.
Hey, this is a really cool hallway to test something out.
Oh, yeah?
Or not test something out, to show off one of the coolest things about the game. You can set all the knives out like this.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you release, they all just go off.
Yeah. It's pretty satisfying.
Yeah. It looks really cool to do it like that.
Yeah. I feel like that was the core concept of the whatever prototype they made and decided to go ahead and make a full game out of it.
I don't blame them.
It's really nice. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking fun.
It's pretty fun, yeah. It's pretty fun.
Was this a secret wall? Yes, it's a secret wall. I don't know if I found this on my playthrough, actually. I actually got lost about 12 minutes into the game.
Yeah, so did I actually.
I couldn't figure out where to go.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's a... I thought it was a flaw with my brain, but maybe it is actually something they could have improved in the game. Well, we'll tell you that part when we get to it. It's actually going to be pretty soon.
So you're almost out of MP now, so when you run out of MP, the only thing you can do is to get grazes and also stop time. When you stop time, you don't spend MP, you spend time instead. So it kind of makes for this like on and off system where you're either stopped time and attacking or time is going and you're spending MP. I think it's a nice balance. A bathtub. Here, if I stop time in water, the water solidifies and I won't be able to move. Cool. I should be careful. I just noticed those numbers above the enemy's heads when you stop time. That's the amount of graze you can still get from them.
Oh, really?
I just put that together, yeah.
Oh, it says 0.
Because you already walked by them, yeah.
It only shows when you stop time, though.
Yeah.
How to play 4. Attacking when time is stopped uses time instead of MP. Any movement... it just said that.
Yeah. Any
movement when time is stopped reduces time. Once the time meter is empty, you can no longer stop time. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think one of the weak points so far...
Oh, don't tab out either when you're playing this game.
Yeah, well, one of the weak points is Game Maker, right?
Yeah.
In that sense. Yeah, it does weird stuff with OBS.
Yeah, on my computer, when you tab out and tab back in, the game runs at like 50% speed.
Forever.
And forever, yeah. I have to restart the game for it to go back to normal speed. So yeah, I can't tab out when I play this game.
That's so weird.
And part of the reason might be because I'm using Windows Classic theme.
You know, it might
I use Windows Classic theme on my computer. I'm a weirdo.
It's Windows 95 theme and everything.
Yeah, it looks like Windows 95. It's a Windows 7. I use Windows 7, but I use the classic theme. And we had a similar problem with GameSoup when we were developing that. And it took us 2 days to figure out what the fuck was happening. And it was a problem with Game Maker. And then they patched it later on. And yeah, so we wasted like 2 days of 2 men's lives trying to fix a problem that was a problem with Game Maker. But anyway, we're calling you Tody here.
Yeah.
Why did you pick up? What are you talking about? I'm the one who installed that phone. You are?
Yes, you are?
Is the clock working? Yes, it's very useful. Okay, the store is ready to come by when I have some time. I actually never went to the store.
Yeah, you know what? You'll never really have to.
I said I have some things that might be helpful.
For one thing...
I gave you the clock, right? I don't have any money, though. You have jewels. I'll buy them from you. Jewels? Oh, the ones I picked up on the road? Those are precious resources. They could have just made the jewels give you money, and because when you go to the store, you can sell the jewels to get cash.
Yeah.
And they could have just, just made it. It would simplify the resource system a little bit.
That is something we'll talk about later on, towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
When it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
So there is a reason for it.
Oh, okay. Then I'll stop by soon. All right. So...
yeah, so you can buy shop tickets where the store just comes to you. And I only went to the store once to buy shop tickets and never again. Because things in this level in the game are spread out way too much. Way too much. Now, I mean, I like convenience, right? But I also hate pointless backtracking. And most of the warp points in this game are very far from shops or far from save points.
I noticed that the way the game is designed, it's designed to make you backtrack a lot along the same paths. Like a lot of the time in a Metroidvania, you'll go through an area and then you'll use an ability to get to a new area. Or wait, let me rephrase that. You'll get through a new area and you'll use a new ability that you just got, and it reveals a shortcut to an old area.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say.
Right.
And that happens a lot in Metroidvanias, but not so much in this.
Yeah. It's a little more linear design-wise.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Like, yeah, once you get an ability, that opens up, like, a next chunk of the map for you.
And you wind up having to just backtrack over the same areas that you just played through. A lot. So, I mean, that's to be expected in a Metroidvania. It might not even be like a negative critique. It's more of a... Yeah, it's just a different design than I'm used to in a Metroidvania.
Pull up the map, though, and look where we are. You can't move to a warp zone. Okay, so we don't have any other warp zones yet. Pull up the map real quick. Because, like, look where we are on the map, and look where the save point is from here. And look where the healing station is from here. You know?
Yeah, it's far to get to the healing station and from the teleporter.
To get to the shop, you have to travel through, like, what was that, like 7 or 8 rooms? And, like, when you want to go to the shop, you want to go to the shop. You don't want to go to the nearest warp point and walk through 8 rooms to get there. Yeah. You know? And then, it
increases the playtime of the game.
Yeah.
But,
which is...
it does not increase the awesome per second.
No, it decreases it, in fact.
Yeah.
But all things considered, I think the game has less backtracking than most other Metroidvanias. But there still is that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been critiquing the game a lot so far, but
that's really the only backtracking there is. There's no like level design backtracking to speak of. It's just when you need to get to a save point or a warp point or something.
But I do want to again say the game's pretty damn awesome overall.
It is.
Like, and the control and the main mechanics of the game are done quite well. Like, it feels really good to control.
Hey, look at all that graze you got, man. You grazed.
And the art is pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think this might be where I got stuck before.
Okay.
What did we get here? We got the time stop.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, this might be where I got stuck, because we do seem to be backtracking quite a lot already. We don't have the slide yet, and we need the slide to get through right over here, right? Let's try to remember, because I'm not paying enough attention to the game.
Yeah.
Because we're talking so much. But yeah, so this down here in the bottom right, we need the slide.
Right.
Let's try to remember that. Whoops.
Grazed, man. We'll talk more about enemies when we get to maybe the next area. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, also you can shoot diagonally down in this game, which I never do.
Yeah, it's very weird. You can jump, and I was actually just going to talk about that. That's why I started throwing him down. You can jump. You can't throw directly down, but you can throw diagonally in either direction when you jump.
It's weird.
You can throw up, directly up, but you cannot throw at a diagonal. You can't throw diagonally up and left or up and right, but you can throw diagonally down, but only when you're jumping. And you can throw straight while you're ducking. No, you actually stand up when you do a throw. So no, you can't throw straight when you're ducking. You can throw straight when you're jumping.
It's real weird, man.
Yeah, you've got, what would you say, 1, 2, 3,
5 directional
4,
shot.
5, 6 direction. No, 5 directional. 5 directional. Yeah, you have 5 directional shot, and some of those directions are only available while jumping. So it is. I've never seen a game that controls quite like that. I think this is where we're supposed to be.
Pull up the map. Oh yeah, looks like it.
Maybe not. No, we already went through this room.
We did, but yeah, we came from that direction, so you might as well. What's to the right?
No,
you can't get in there.
This is the red door room.
Oh, another thing that's really cool is when you throw your knives, they get stuck in the wall, right? You lose MP. But if you walk near them, you pick them up and you regain that MP.
Yeah.
So it's cool if, you toss a bunch of stuff into a wall.
We need the double jump for this.
To the right, it's a dead end.
I have to start paying attention.
Oh yeah,
to what
this is
I'm
a
doing.
secret room. Okay.
Yeah.
So we actually can't do anything here then? Yeah, I think we can't do anything here.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to head back to where the teleporter was? There was a room next to it.
Oops. Yeah, maybe.
Down here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can go anywhere else. And you spent a lot of time... Yeah, this was the only part of the game that there was a lot of backtracking, I remember. And that's... part of the reason for that is that it's actually a small game. Like, when you look at the map looks large, but it's a pretty small game. I think there are 4 areas. I think there are 4 bosses in 4 areas. And, as you can see, you kind of breeze through rooms. So you just want to go down and right and around.
I think so. That might be wrong, though.
I don't see anywhere else you can go. I'm an expert. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, no, this is not where you want to be.
No, we want to go to the right here. Well, we should probably save anyway. Oh, it said save complete. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we can't go to the right here though, because the red door.
Oh.
Yeah, they make you.
You have to go
they
around.
really make you go the long way a lot. This is this is what I was talking about before.
I didn't notice this. I might have done this by accident the first time and not had to go around. I don't know. There you go. I think it's cool. It's really cool, and they do a lot of cool things with level designs and platforms and stuff when you're stopping time. I'm sure it's all been done before to some extent.
Oh, I'm out of MP here.
Oh, yeah, and that happens too where you run out of MP. It's like you have no MP and you have almost no time. So you're in a situation where you're either just going to be standing around waiting for your time to recharge, or like, I don't know, running up to a guy to get a couple grace points.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Sometimes you just run into that. Like, the flow is not always consistent, you know? Sometimes you're just waiting. And that happens later too with some of the platforming puzzles.
I was trying to grace that. That looked really dumb.
At least you're grinding, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
At least.
I mean, I was lost for a lot longer than this.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
Oh.
When I was playing on my own. All right, let's see. You'll go down here. I hope this is right. If it's wrong, we might have to come back.
If it's wrong, we quit. I don't think there's anywhere else you can go. I think this has to be it.
Oh yeah, down here, I think. Yeah, we gotta go down here. This might be where we either get the double jump or the slide. Yeah, I remember this.
Go the other way though, because this is probably the way forward, right? To the left is probably dead end, based on the map.
Yeah, probably. Actually, you're probably right. Good thinking.
Aha!
Oh no, it's
Did you know? You did it!
What?
You put the can in the trash can!
So how do you do that?
I was gonna say, I never successfully did it. You just have to time it so that when you walk by it, it just happens to pop out in the trash. You get 10 gold for doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it by mistake.
I did it. I tried to do it a couple times and couldn't get it done.
Did we get an achievement for it?
I think there's an achievement for getting it in every trash can in the game.
Oh.
And there's one that's hidden.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. And it's well hidden, too. So, but yeah, there is an achievement for it.
Oh, here's a neat little puzzle. You see that water is falling there. We can't get through here, so you have to turn the water off and then walk through. You saw me do it, but
yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of
all
Beautiful...
kinds of. Oh, go ahead.
No, it just reminds me of Beautiful Joe in
yeah.
kind of the way that you manipulate things around you based on speed. That's all. Time.
And instead of a double jump to start, you have like a hover kind of ability.
Yeah, it's like a glide.
Yeah,
right?
You glide downward, just like the raccoon tail or the cape in Mario games.
In Mario 64.
Mario, as we call him.
Right. That looks like a secret room.
It looks, yeah. I mean, you might as well chuck a knife at every room. Here we go.
Oh, this is maybe the one place where that's useful. Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh, these aren't.
Oh, they don't come to life.
Yeah, these don't always come to life. Sometimes you can just bust them open.
The ghosts are inside of them. Oh, this part.
Yeah, we can't get up there.
Yeah. So most of the secret rooms are pretty easy to find. Some of them are just like outright labeled almost. Like it's a wall that is very, very clearly unusual. Like I got into the habit of every time I came to a room, and we'll see this more as we uncover the map. The map is one giant square. There's no empty space in the map.
Oh yeah.
So it's weird. So
yeah, I haven't seen a Metroidvania that looks like that. Like it's really it looks kind of neat and clean the way that it's designed, but I don't know if that's.
It's very dense too.
Yeah, it's a dense map. Yeah.
Because it limits the amount of secrets that you can have unless they're on the edges of the map. You know.
Yeah.
It's like everything that's not an edge tile or an edge room is filled by a room. It's really weird, and we'll see it more as we uncover more of the map.
Let's give him some of these. I like this attack a lot. This attack that just travels along the ground. It's a stationary enemy and he just sends that thing along. I think it's a good kind of enemy for a game like this. I mean, your main character in this, if you know how to play the game, I can imagine that you're pretty damn powerful. I mean, I already feel powerful. I'm not really particularly good at the game. Oops. Oh, it just froze me under the water because of the way you knocked me back.
I think the collision is weird on that because shouldn't you not get knocked directly into the water, you know? There you go. So yeah, the enemy types, we've only seen a couple of them so far, but like this is as basic as it gets, right?
Yeah.
The what are they called?
This is where we get the slide.
The floater that slowly ambles towards you and just makes contact with you?
Yeah. Like, might be called a floater, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call that basic enemy type?
I think I think floater.
Yeah.
That's what we call it at least. In our design docs.
Design docs. Yeah, we do have design docs, don't we?
We have one.
This is our slide here.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Sliding knife, of course. Everything in this game has to do with knives. Which is unfortunate for us, for a reason I won't name. Okay, I'll name it.
Yeah.
Our next game. Oops.
This game is the game that we were going to make.
Yeah.
Sort of. Like
It's not. Yeah, not exactly, but we might. It's gonna look like we took ideas from this game, but we came up with an idea of a Metroidvania where you throw knives. I'm not joking. And then I saw this. And I was like, oh man.
And granted,
everybody's gonna think we're copying this.
No,
but we're not doing any time-stopping mechanics, and it's not a Touhou game.
plus, granted, like it's not the most original thing in the world. The execution is what matters. You know? Like just telling somebody that it's a Metroidvania that involves knives. Every Metroidvania involves knives or swords or whatever. You know. I don't know. I thought and think that we had a unique twist on it. You know. Like,
yeah, I think it's going to be different enough. I just hope that they don't think that we stole any ideas from this.
Was this Kickstarted? I forgot to ask you. I can't remember if it was Kickstarted or like Indiegogo'd or something, because it was well received on Steam.
Yeah, it has a lot of reviews. I mean, it's I think for good reason, and it has a lot of reviews and a lot of positive reviews.
It's such a solid game. Do you know what it costs? Is it like $10 maybe?
I think it's more than 10.
Really?
I don't want to say the price. I'm not sure. I don't want to say it without looking at it, but I'm sure it's worth it. Whatever the asking price is.
Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah, I think what I have to do here is actually just stop time. Oh.
You can't do... Whoa, you know what? Slow down time. I wonder if you can just walk past the whirlwind if you're slowed.
Oh, maybe.
I'm curious. Try that because I want to see. I want to see.
Okay.
No. Oh,
and the blood effects are really violent.
Yeah.
We do not have a double jump.
No.
We only have a slide.
Wait. Can't you... Oh, you can't... Never mind. You can't... You don't have that ability yet.
No.
Yeah, some of the visual effects, like the
look awesome,
are overbearing. But yeah, they look awesome.
They're over the top. Yeah, they get in the way. I guess that's the critique. That on occasion they do get in the way, but I really like the over the top effects. Like I feel like that's something that I failed at in our last couple of games. That the effects didn't have enough impact and they weren't big enough. Just the by effects I mean the yeah, like the slashing effects, the blood when you hit something, right? The impact effects.
Right. And...
ouch.
I'm going to play devil's advocate, though. There are some enemies later on where when they die, they explode, and their explosion takes up literally half of the screen. And it's annoying.
Yeah, maybe because I haven't gotten there yet, I don't know about it. So, I mean, there's probably a happy medium. Maybe this game is too much. But they're very, very well drawn and animated. Yeah. Like, top-notch effects in this game.
Where are we going? Because you got that slide. You want to go to the right?
Yeah. We got the slide, which was in the bottom.
No, upper. I think it was right here.
Straight there. Yeah. That was the bottom, but we went underground. So now that's we want to go straight over. Yeah, we'll just go straight here. It's also just really fun to control.
It is. Yeah, it controls really well.
You can be lost and still be having fun, just killing the same enemies over and over again, just because it's so fun to control and it's unique enough.
And it's really not challenging right now, like at all, right? So you walk through rooms and blast knives and everything just dies.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The challenge does come in, and there's the little puzzles you have to solve with the time stopping thing, which I think is that adds a little bit of a challenge to it. Not necessarily like a Twitch challenge, like a button. It doesn't challenge your reflexes so much yet, but it challenges your basic puzzle solving ability.
Yeah, they're hardly even puzzles, right?
Yeah, but like they feel good enough to solve. I think that's where you want to be in a game like this. Like you don't want to design it so that the puzzles take you like several minutes to figure out. You want it to be enough where you feel like a little bit of accomplishment for doing it, but you don't want to be annoyed. You don't want to annoy the player with something that's really hard to figure out. And so far, like the first half of the game that I've played, I haven't had any of the puzzles feel annoying to me. And when I'm playing like a game like this, I'm not playing it for the puzzles. Like that's just the truth.
No, we have to go down again to the right. You actually can't go up yet.
Yeah. Wait, to the right?
To the right.
We can't go to the right. We need the key. Oh, we got the key. That's right, we got the key. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, those floaters, man.
They're fun to kill, though.
Yeah, everything in the game is fun to kill.
I mean, everything explodes.
Yeah. It's hard to beat, right? When everything explodes, it's pretty satisfying.
Crazy, these guys.
That was the pitch for our first game. Everything explodes, it's really fun. So I'm fine with that. Even the cats explode into flames.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't they?
Are they robot cats? Even the ghosts explode.
You don't want to feel too bad about killing cats. You don't want them to explode in a bunch of bones, guts, and cat blood.
Jesus.
How to place number 6.
We don't have any skills yet.
Yeah, we don't have any skills yet. Is there another way to change skills? Let me see this real quick.
You hold down the button.
Press down the B to change skills? Can you press down and B to change skills?
No, it's hold down the button. To top. Wait. Yeah, you hold down the button, then you select with up and down.
Oh.
I don't think there's any other way to change it.
No, you can press the shoulder buttons to change the abilities. Yeah, that's what I was always doing. I didn't know you could press B. That's why I read it again.
Yeah, if you do it that way, the game pauses. So you can slowly pick a thing.
Oh, that's probably better.
Hello! Hello, how are you? Hey, Tori, what is it this time? I forgot to tell you this, but I installed a vending machine. Did you notice? Vending machine. I mean, I'm getting my voices mixed up. I improved a machine that fell through from a parallel universe. You can drink some delicious juice. It's perfect for recovering strength and magic. Try it if you want. Oh, don't forget to throw it in cans. Oh, that box with the drink came out. I've already tried it. That's good. I think the boss fight is soon.
Yeah, this game breaks the fourth wall a couple times.
But
more than a couple times.
Yeah. This style kind of reminds me of Mario RPG in that. Because it does kind of do that sometimes.
It's got some charm to it, yeah.
But boss fight. Bye-bye.
Alright, let's try and knock it in there.
Yeah. I tried like a couple times.
How do you do it? You gotta walk over it or something?
I think, yeah, you just walk over. I think it just drops from you at a certain point. And they disappear. So hit it and then run to the right. So it just falls off of your body. That's basically it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird. So boss fight.
Oh god, boss fight. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I think I remember how to do it.
You're level 7 already.
Yeah, we did have to wander around a lot.
Yeah, we did actually. Mei Ling. I don't want to do voices anymore. Let's just read them.
Stop here. You won't. You read it though.
Stop here. You won't.
I won't let you take one step further.
No, that's all I was gonna say. What are you doing, Mei Ling? What are you doing? I'm sorry. These are orders by Lady Vermilia. I see. So you are real. You are real. If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. I usually wouldn't have any problems with you. This might be a slightly difficult fight with my current situation. No. There's no need to go easy.
Don't say that because I might get killed.
All right.
It's gonna be really hard.
No. Come at me.
Okay. So what we have to do here? No, let's do this. Actually, this is gonna work.
The boss fights are challenging in this game. They absolutely are. Bosses have a lot of HP.
Let's graze these. No, I missed it. No. We can do this.
Pretty
we can
hard
jump over.
Yeah, this is cool.
Give her one of these.
It's really cool. It's so satisfying to do that. You take off like a chunk of their, like 15% of their HP all at once. Pretty neat.
I think you gotta slide out of the way of that one because it's so fast. Oh god, I didn't have enough time. And I landed on her head. Graze it. Let's graze them.
Graze it 420. Did you know I was gonna say that?
Nah.
Okay.
That's a pretty good joke, huh?
Is it? No. It's okay. Yeah, so in a game where all the combat is ranged, right? You have an enemy that blocks everything from the front.
Oh, you know what I just noticed?
What's that?
When the water splashes up and you are frozen, you can't walk through the splashes of the water.
Oh, really?
That's pretty neat.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a wall. I was like, why can't I walk right? Oh, because there's water there and time has stopped. Those little splashes that come up there, you can't walk through them, yeah. Well, now you can. Maybe if they're small like that, but when they were bigger, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. She's strong. I'll have to use the last stand. Oh yeah, don't you have to stop the time here and jump on the other side?
Oh my god!
I didn't have enough time.
Oh my god!
That took a lot of help. I think all the bosses have like an ultimate ability. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, look, see, I can't walk through it.
Weird.
Yeah, that's totally correct. I really waste my time stop and MP in this game. I'm quite wasteful with my abilities. Well, in all games, really.
I mean, you're making the most efficient use of the tools you have. That's not wasteful. That's the exact opposite of wasteful, right? Like in...
Oh god.
Yeah, this is one of the...
This is why it's not good. Well, we just got hit by her head instead of that wave ability. I probably should have died there.
I was gonna say slow down time. That's a good use for that.
Oh yeah.
Not just stop it because you can't react. Yeah.
All right. I think. Oh, she's
yeah,
not dead yet. Just die. Dead. You psycho.
You got this.
Isn't psycho like a nasty word in Japan? Like
psycho?
To call somebody a psycho? I think so, yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments.
Maybe not.
You lose, Mailing. Explosions! Everything is explosions. It's really neat. It's a cool looking game with screen shake and the art's really great. Looks just, fantastic. How frustrating. Let me pass. Can't be helped. Shikatanai. Sakuya-sanga. That's what I imagine she sounds like. Nani? I don't know if this would be any advice, but I'm not your only enemy. Oh, okay. She didn't say I'm not your enemy. She said I'm not your only enemy.
I wonder if any other Touhou characters will show up.
Please be careful. I'll remember that. Sure. I'm not your only enemy. But that Mei-Ling was the real Mei-Ling. Lady really likes complicated games. Yeah, I feel like something is lost by not having the backstory on the characters. Man, you just barely survived that, too.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have, though. I dodged that one attack by touching the boss instead of getting hit by the big wave attack that does all that damage.
Yeah, those final, final acts, whatever you call those, like those last... Oh, the mouses are right there. Crap. Has
the mouse been there the whole episode?
I don't know. Who knows?
All right.
Those last stand attacks, I have a problem with that, actually. And it's that you need to slow down or stop time when they happen, but they happen really quick when they happen, right? Because you need to slow time to do them. But they still have to travel fast enough so that when time is slowed, they come at you at a decent pace. So
I usually stop time for them.
But like, say you stop it and they're still charging the attack. And like, maybe you get out of the way or something.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you reset time, they just fire it. And, you know, maybe they're still firing at you. I guess not, though. I guess that doesn't really happen that much. Like, all I'm saying is it can be hard to time it. Because you don't really know exactly when the attack is coming. So I think I've gotten hit by those last stand attacks, I think at least once every time, just because I didn't really know... Well, you don't know the attack, you really don't know the timing.
I died on the bosses the first time I played it, at least once each. I think it took me 2 or 3 tries for each boss, something like that. And I've done 2 of them so far. I'm waiting for my time gauge to...
Yeah. Ooh!
To move here. That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
There.
So we're already in the second area of the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's a pretty quick moving game. Oh,
wait,
God.
they throw their heads at you?
I didn't know that, actually.
I didn't know that either.
I've never
seen those skeletons throw their heads at you. I thought they were just pacers.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, the enemies...
I think we can't do anything here.
Probably not.
If I remember right, but...
This is the third area,
I played it like about a week and a half ago, and... Yeah, I didn't get around to finishing it yet. But, yeah, Ed and I have both been playing. We both...
Oh, yeah. You need a yellow key.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, Ed and I decided that... well, we break the rules sometimes, but
yeah,
we decided that for the most part, well, if we're going to do LPs, that we want to have at least one of us have beaten the game before we do it. Or the other time we do an LP is if it's a game that we really, really want to play and it has just come out and we get it on like day one and we play it. Like we did it with, it's been a while, we did it with like Mighty Number 9, we're going to do it with Bloodstained. What else did we do it with? We were going to do it with Toe Jam and Earl, but we had some personal issues that prevented us from recording.
You know, ever since we made that rule, the rule never to do LPs blind, every single LP that we've done has been a blind LP. Did you? I just...
Well, we try not to. But
our success rate is 0%.
Well, we played Papers, Please, right? But that one you kind of want to go into blind.
Yeah,
I think that was on purpose. But like,
not a game with replayability.
Yeah, for the most part, we like to go into it like a game like this. I would like to go into it with a little bit of experience so that we can make sure that it's a good game to LP for one thing, but also so that we can kind of guide you guys through the game and we have our thoughts together before we start recording.
So I think a lot of enemies in this game have the potential to be annoying, and these blue guys are the most annoying ones in the game.
Yeah,
because
you can freeze them in place, but they kind of warp up and down or left to right sometimes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's always up and down. I can't remember. Oh, the red mist eliminates your ability to stop time for a short time if you come into contact with it.
So I actually want to spend like 30 seconds talking about these enemies,
okay.
right? So in real time, when you attack them, they always dive out of the way almost immediately. You can pretty much not hit them unless you're up against them in real time. So you figure, okay, I'll slow time. So you slow time and you do the same thing. They still jump out of the way every time, right? You can't hit them. So you stop time and you line up your attacks, and if you're still more than like a sprite width away from them, they still jump out of the way. So I think it's kind of strange. In like an enemy that is kind of like guiding you towards using time stopping and time slowing, it's not effective. Really, the only way to kill them is to just be right next to them, which means that you're gonna have to run to wherever they are, get up in their face and attack them, you know? It's just kind of weird, and they're annoying because they constantly dart all over the place, you know? So like you have those enemies, at the same time you have other enemies that are like shooting at you or chasing you, you know? And like I just think those guys are annoying because they constantly track you. Like floaters that do nothing but hone in on your position as you move and just collide with you, that's like the dumbest thing. It's like the most obnoxious enemy AI I can think of.
Oh, that Mandragora guy.
Oh yeah, those Mandragores are cool though. Those are straight out of Castlevania. Like Dawn of Sorrow has those.
Yeah, but I think they fit this game better. Like they work perfectly with the time mechanic.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple different ways to kill them, but the way I usually like to do it is I like to stand, like pretending, well actually we can just do it right now, we can just respawn them, and I gotta kill these fuckers first though. Son of a bitch.
I will say though, however, with regard to these blue guys, there is, if you use a special item, which we don't have any yet, but once we get one...
Alright, we'll just show when we find them.
Yeah. Like, special items, for some reason, they don't fly away when you hit them with special items. So, you just can't hit them with knives, and you're kind of forced to use MP for a special item, for a special attack.
Yeah.
Which is kind of silly. It's kind of silly, but okay, that's fine. But yeah, overall, I just think they're really annoying. And like, you know what else is really annoying?
The first chandelier in the game does not fall on you. You assume it's a video game, so the chandeliers are going to fall on you. But the first one you see in the beginning of this area doesn't fall on you. This one doesn't fall on you, but boy, are we in for a surprise. Well, you're not really in for a surprise. I bet you can tell what's coming based on what I've just been saying.
Actually, this might be the most obnoxious thing in the game. Yeah.
Look how fast they fall.
I know. Not only do they not obey the laws of gravity, they fall instantaneously at terminal velocity. And you can't avoid them unless you get hit by them. You know? It's just trial and error.
I think every other one falls here. Yep, it's every other one. If you're moving if you're just moving you're gonna get hit. So you gotta just stop like right in front of it and just inch your way towards it.
And that's really, it's really fun, right?
I got scared there. I thought that one wasn't gonna fall and it fell.
I guess you could stop time and walk under it. Do you think it would still fall after you came out the other side? I'm kind of curious. I never did that.
Okay.
But I think this is the least fun thing you can.
I don't know if this one falls.
Oh, we don't even know.
We can test it.
Yeah.
We can test it out if you want. We're GameSoup.
Yeah, I'm curious.
We like to test things out. Oh, I don't have any MP though, and I don't use up my time right now.
I would assume that nothing happens. The chandelier just doesn't fall.
It doesn't fall.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Well, you can do that. So if you're really quick-witted, you can stop time as it falls. Hiya.
Like, that's nobody's favorite thing, is inching forward because you don't know if a chandelier is going to fall on you.
I did it.
You did it, actually.
Double jump knife. All right, finally, we got the double jump. That's actually not finally. I think this is early enough in the game. Right?
Yeah, quarter of the way through the game, maybe. There's probably a secret here.
Oh, yeah.
And I only say that because most rooms that look like that have a secret in them.
If there's like a blank wall in this game, you've got about a 25% chance you're going to hit a secret wall.
Wait, are we on the edge of the map already? Like to one side?
No.
No, we're okay, like the bottom center.
But check out this double jump. You use the knives to double jump.
It's cool.
She like throws knives under her feet and jumps off of them. It looks fucking cool, man.
It has application because you would attack something beneath you. But in practice, I don't like.
Oh, I don't like this. This one transition room. Look at that. Like
it's awkward.
You fall down and now you're in this room and then you jump up and down. Like these platforms should be in the higher room, or they could do it like Castlevania games do it and just have this be like a fall through platform that's on the next screen, right? Right?
It's awkward.
Or you could do it like Hollow Knight does it and have the character just auto jump when you get to the next higher room. That's one way to do it. I prefer the Castlevania way of just having the fall through platforms. I think that's a pretty clean solution to that.
Aren't there fall through platforms in this game?
Yeah, there are. So I mean, they could have done it Does Hollow Knight fall through platforms? I don't think it does, actually.
No, I don't think so.
So, yeah, I mean, the way Hollow Knight does it, I think with the system that they have set up, they did it right.
Neither does Robbie Ribby, actually. I played through that a while back. No fall-through platforms.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of something that I generally expect in a Metroidvania, but some of them don't have it. It's fine, like if they design it that way.
So this whole tangent was for, what did you just get? You just got, more knives, right? So in time to stop, you have more knives available to you. It's okay.
We got the double jump.
Right.
I don't know.
Hey, look, there's a room. Oh, look how far you have to go to get
you gotta
to
go
the
really
room
far
right
to get
above
anywhere,
you.
man. Oh god, that one. Wait, that one didn't fall the last time.
It did it.
Oh no, it did.
It did it. No, it didn't.
Are you sure?
Oh wait, no, this is not the same room.
Yeah, this is not the same room.
That's why.
Yeah, I got confused. Yeah, that one did. That one did fall last time. This one doesn't fall.
The one in the save room better not fall.
Yeah, that would be kind of a bitch, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the one where every other... Yeah, I think this one won't fall. This is the one I thought it was. Oh, another thing about that room that we were just in, that we were talking about the weird transition. There's a bunch of enemies, like right when you get into the room. So it kind of scares you into going down to the room below.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're critiquing this game. These are all like very minuscule critiques, I think, so far.
Yeah,
most of them.
These are just things that I definitely would not do that way. But that doesn't mean they're bad at all, you know? Maybe my opinions are bad. That's also quite possible. You know, like, we've a lot of experience with Metroidvanias, but we don't want every Metroidvania to be the way that we would want them to be. Otherwise, there'd be nothing new.
Come on, man.
There you go. There we go.
Oh yeah, Shantae 5. That's another one. We're probably going to play that right when it comes out.
Yeah. When is that coming out, anyway?
I don't know. I think it just got announced, though. I saw it in our Discord server. Speaking of our Discord server, I already mentioned it in this episode. I keep forgetting to mention it at the beginning of episodes. Or mentioning it at all, so I wanted to do it at the beginning of this one because I actually remembered to do it.
Well done. You did it twice in one episode. I'm really proud of you.
Follow us on Twitter.
Like us on Instagram.
You know, we don't have one of those, Ed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Now just
where the hell are we? I think we just have to go all the way around.
I mean,
that's pretty much you get an ability and then you backtrack really far. That's kind of how this game works.
I was just about to say the same. Like, okay, so the actual progression through the game is pretty linear, right? You go to one area, you clear it out, you move on to the next area. But there are these like puzzle/action gauntlets where you go through a series of rooms and it's a dead end. So you have to go entirely back the way you came through like 6 to 10 rooms, right?
I think I need to hit that button.
Yeah. So you just do everything in reverse. And, like, that gets tedious later on when there are some platforming puzzles that involve waiting.
I'm really screwing this up.
That's okay. There's some points where later in the game you're just waiting for platforms to come closer to you, and you have to do it twice. So they really they doubled down on the level design by making you do everything.
I need more time,
bro. Just slow down time. You don't have to stop time.
Oh yeah, you could. Would slowing it down work though?
Try it.
To get all the way through? I don't think it would. Oh, we'll try it. All right, we'll try it, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, it will. Oh, maybe it won't.
I mean, I touched the time paralyzed thing.
Try it again.
I keep touching the time paralyzed thing there. That's what's happening. All right, try it one more time.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, it worked. Okay, so yeah, you just can't touch that.
Yeah. I used a lot of slow time. I didn't stop time for stuff like this. I would just slow time.
Oh, I use stop time actually. I barely use the. Well, no, I use the slow time sometimes, but I think I generally use the stop time for most of this stuff. Anyway, that's how I like to kill the mandragores. What I just did there.
Yeah, it's a good strat. These guys, man. These guys. Oh man. These enemies.
I mean, it kind of forces you to do resource management, right? You use the slow time, then you use the stop time.
Yeah.
If you alternate between the two, you probably won't run out of resources, but I overuse the stop time. So I run out of
I think you want to go down there, don't you?
Usually. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
it's a teleporter. Which, didn't we need a double jump for something in the first area? Probably that room that's right up at the top there.
Yeah, and also you want to get a shop ticket. Now that we have the chance, probably, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you're not going to get a better chance than right now.
Well, she gives you a shop ticket when she meets you later on. After the second boss, she gives you one for free.
Don't even do it.
So we don't necessarily need to go to the shop unless we need to buy something there.
Not right now. And actually now, this secret is probably just going to be like an extra 10 HP. It's probably not even worth getting right now for all the backtracking that we have to do to get there. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of the backtracking to earlier areas is just to find plus 10 HP or a little bit of MP.
Well, we could definitely use it.
Yeah.
I could use it. Maybe that's good enough at the game.
No. I've died a ton. I'm not really great. Like the mechanics, the time stop and slow time mechanics are really cool. And when I went into this game, I got the feeling that they were fleshed out well enough to provide like a 40-hour experience. This game is 4 hours long. And you'll see this even more when we talk about like the currency and the level up system. Like everything about this game points to the fact that it should have been like a full retail release almost. But it's almost like a proof of concept game, you know? Like these mechanics are deep enough to warrant it.
Yeah, it's more of a compliment than a critique out there.
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean, what I'm saying is I want there to be more. You know, like I don't think the game deserves to be this short. I think there's enough.
You can get up there, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, just barely.
There's enough to work with here, you know, to make a longer experience. So I don't know. Maybe we're in for a surprise, and it takes a super long time to make Metroidvanias, especially for us. But these guys are the guys that explode, and it takes up half the screen.
Actually, I don't know if I found this secret on mine. Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, don't die, because if you die, we have to start at the last checkpoint.
Yeah, they really explode. I've seen that enemy one time before, but I don't remember seeing two of them, so maybe I didn't find this secret. We can't go out here. No.
No, yeah. I always try that, because it looks like you can.
Did I find this? I got a knife. Oh yeah, it just increases the number of knives. I don't think I actually found this secret when I was playing.
I don't actually know how many it increases by, but when time is stopped, I think you had like 25 before or something.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
It's probably smart, right? Mm-hmm.
It's already level 10. I'm at the last boss right now on my save file.
Yeah.
And I'm level 19.
And what's the max? 99, I think.
99 is the max.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom how you would get there, because I haven't found any good grinding spots yet. And you can beat the game at level 19. So how would you even get to level 99, and why would you do it? But I do think it's interesting that when you level up, from what I can tell, all you get is attack and defense. See the stats down there?
Oh, yeah.
But they're in decimals. They're in tens decimals, right? So you get like 7.5 attack, 3.2 defense.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really minimal increases. I don't know how much it actually matters. I wonder. But it doesn't matter because it feels good. Even if you don't notice the difference, it feels good to level up every once in a while.
I generally prefer a level up system like that because it allows you to make the experience of the game the developer has more control over the experience and making the game making it feel better for the player, even if they're not aware of it. I'm not wording this very well. Yeah, if the we already read this. Shit. I just trailed off there. It's the end of the night here on GS. It's not actually the end of the... Well,
it's getting there.
Getting there, but...
You were saying how they can control the experience.
Yeah. It's easier for a developer to control the experience if the player doesn't level up exponentially or even a lot. Right? If the player becomes 10 times as powerful by the end of the game, you really have to control. Like each area, they would have to like double the amount of experience and double the enemy's ability, double the enemy's stats, basically.
Yeah.
Make it twice as hard for each area. That's like how a lot of Final Fantasy games work. I know I think World of Warcraft works like that, Final Fantasy 14, and like just a lot of the one-player Final Fantasy games work like that.
Every MMO is like that.
Where every 10 or so levels... Oh god, are we going to make it through? Yeah, we did. Where every 10 levels you basically double your stats. So that makes it a little bit harder, and it also makes like earlier areas ridiculously easy.
Yeah, like trivial.
So, yeah.
But there's not much of that in this game, I've noticed. Like
we don't have the yellow key yet, so this is not correct. I think this is where we need the... Do we need the double jump here? This might be where we're supposed to go. Pretty sure this is where we're supposed to go.
What's to the left here? Down left? Is there something?
We will check.
I forget where... I don't even know where we're going. Oh, no, there is.
No, that's where we came from.
Yeah. I zoned out a little bit. Oh, these guys. Yeah, they pop up so fast.
Yeah. Like, they designed it so you have to use the... You almost have to use it. You don't... Like, you can do it without using it at all. Not that guy though, probably.
You kind of, yeah, you gotta bait him a little bit, you know.
That didn't work. Oh yeah, I remember doing this before. That guy was a pain to kill, I remember. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to be.
Skeletons and bats.
Are there bats in the game?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
There's like those flying blue ghosts.
Whatever. Oh yeah, yeah.
And then there's those flying white ghosts, the bedsheet ghosts. Have you come across those?
Wait, really?
They're bedsheet ghosts, man.
There's bedsheet ghosts?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think I've seen those guys yet.
I gotta say the enemy type, like variety, and also the enemy concepts are not. They're nothing. They're nothing you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
These are skeletons that, well, okay, they throw their heads at you. You've seen stuff like that. And they're skeletons. Do you know how many mythical animals there are? And you picked skeletons? Do you know how many amazing things you can come up with in your brain? And you pick skeletons?
Yeah, I mean, this game has a lot of creative stuff in it. So I would think maybe that the enemy design might be a little bit more creative too, but I mean they have some more kind of interesting, like there's those weird cats, and they've got
those are cool. Yeah,
the Frankenstein monsters. I mean they're Frankenstein.
They're just Frankenstein. Even Castlevania had that, like literally that exact monster, Frankenstein.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
That's kind of what Castlevania is. It's kind of got all the classic monsters in it. Those are the original idea. I mean, it's Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein. It's got fishmen in it, like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Right? That's one of the classic movie monsters, and it's got that in it. We didn't mention that the items with a purple aura are not affected by time stop. That's what what that previous room was. We were rambling on about, I don't know, Frankenstein? What was fucking talking about? Yeah, so if we stop time, see, that thing keeps on spinning.
The world, it keeps on spinning.
But this will continue to move even when we stop time, which is really useful for us right now, because we can pass under that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
God.
Did not mean to do any of the current things that are happening right now. I didn't mean to double jump. I forgot that we would double jump there. And it caused me to double jump, fall into the spikes, and then cause that terrible cascade of events that happen. I meant to just glide nicely over to that left platform over there, but obviously that is not what happened, because we have a double jump now.
He has no style. He has no grace.
So we gotta clear these guys out of here before we make any attempts.
Because they're annoying, man. They're just really annoying. They don't do much.
Right, let's see if we can do this to them.
That might be my greatest critique, but it's also not that big of a deal, you know?
I didn't actually find them that annoying. You gotta clear them out.
Yeah, but like, you know, we've talked enough about the backtracking. You have to do it several times, and they come in like these big clusters of three to six guys almost. You know?
Actually, you don't have to stop time there. See, I should have just held the jump. Well, no, could I have held the jump button? I don't remember. Oh, this is going to keep moving. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, we should probably call it here.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
So we will return with another episode of this title.
This is a shop ticket. Oh, it's chainsaw.
This is the chainsaw. I love the chainsaw.
This is the best item in the game. Yeah,
it's really good, man.
I love it. We didn't get the stun.
Yeah, we didn't get the stun knife. I forget where you get that, but yeah, you're probably supposed to get that first, but I don't know. We got the chainsaw. I guess we should show this before we end the episode. I don't want to leave you on the cliffhanger. Check this out.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You throw a chainsaw into the air. So tune into the next episode to see the kind of damage that can do to some enemies. We'll see you next time.